Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching
#Silliman. Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching
#Silliman.
Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Another Monday, di ba, Ron? Our tagline here is TG. I am. Thank God it's Monday. That means another episode. And of course, we thank our Channel 6 Field Products televiewers who are joining us tonight. And of course, our Facebook and YouTube friends out there. Hello, mayong gabi, ibuntag hapon whenever you're watching this episode. Now, ano kayang adjective natin for our guests for tonight? This is actually a continuation, Ron, as we feature the different dormitories here in Silliman University, because of course we have to give our incoming Sillimanians an idea where they can stay here in the university. All right, so our guests will introduce themselves, pero gusto ko yung introduction na parang pang Miss Universe.
Sige. I like that.
Or Mr. Universe. So
sige.
they have to
Mr.
say their name, course, and then parang yung country nila is yung dorm.
Sige ko.
Oo. So for example, Ronelyn Vailoses.
No.
Mass communication. Ilang cottage. Ganon. Okay, sige.
Alright,
so let's start here. The person closest to me.
Yeah.
Okay. A man in red. Okay. A true red. Okay, go ahead.
Kernel Andolero, BS Nutrition Dietetics, second year from Eiffel Cottage.
Ay, elegant.
Yeah.
Okay. Kumukha pa ng energy.
Sige.
Hopefully more energy yung next guest natin.
No pressure.
Okay,
Alright.
next.
Jandwin, Plazos, BSPT Level 3, Dotsol!
Ay, gusto ko yun.
Actual, pero may pasabog pa sa dulo.
Pasabog.
Alright.
That's all. Okay.
Next.
Mary Elaiza Arabia, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, second year, Azucena Cottage.
Hindi na ganon.
May padalagang Pilipinas.
Yes, of course, chill. All right.
Next.
Last but not the least.
So hi everyone, I am Janna Marie D. Digamon, BS Physical Therapy Level 3 from the beautiful dorm of Edith Carson Hall.
So how will you describe that?
Ano lang, beautiful. Sabi niya beautiful eh. Anyway guys, Janna, Mary, Jan, and Kernel, welcome to #Silliman. And we thank you for sharing your time with us. So, you are dormers, no? Okay, so I think they are the ambassador of each of their dorms. So, if you will describe your dorm, how will you describe it? Si Kernel nauna kanina. Let's start with Janna. So, Jan, basically, tell us like who can stay at the Edith Carson, what kinds of rooms do you have there? Go ahead.
Okay, so in Edith Carson Hall, we actually have room for 6 people, for 8 people, and also a private room which can compose of 4 people or 2 people. So Edith Carson Hall is actually a dorm wherein first-timers sa Silliman, they frequently go to Edith Carson because they hear a lot of good things about the dorm. So, of course, everyone is welcome there, and then you are welcomed by our very energetic and lovely dorm manager, and also
Shout out mo naman.
shout out to Tita Jean. Tita Jean, I hope you're doing well. And of course, welcomed by the very proactive big sisters of Carson Hall.
Ay, may pa-big sister sila
Yes,
doon.
of course.
Why are you looking at me?
Wala lang, big sisters. Ibig sabihin ate, ganon. So thank you, Jan. Very comprehensive, no?
Yes.
Para ka nang naglalakad na brochure. May 8 people. Memorize it. Ambassador indeed. Okay, next, si Mary.
Hi, I'm from Azucena Cottage. So Azucena Cottage is just basically like a smaller dormitory. We're like different from the big dorms. We actually have 4 rooms in total. We can occupy 6 residents at a time for each room. And currently, we're beside the parsonage. And we're near sa nursing building from the OH Nature. So like we have like a twin sister, like twin cottage, Sampaguita cottage.
Ay, kung brochure flyer din siya. We are 4 rooms. So you are near the College of Nursing, no?
Yeah.
And
In front of...
yung advantage nun is
It's near.
kung mag-order ng food,
okay.
malapit sa gate. Ganun yun. Diba kung mag-order ng food? Okay, tingnan natin kung nag-order sila ng food. Go, Jan.
So, I'm from Dolzhol, and Dolzhol has a room for 4, also a room for 2. Recently, all the rooms were added with aircon, and not all of the rooms have their own toilet and baths. And in terms of welcoming, we, also myself, I am a big brother at Dolzhol, we
May
will
big
be
brother
welcoming.
sila. May confession room. May confession room. May big brother. Okay.
So yeah, most of the time, people sometimes hear like not so good comments about the dorm, but now we are always trying to remove the label in the past, and
Yes.
now we are actually being we are being told to have a brighter approach to the newer
Yes, and
dormers.
proactive to the challenges, no?
Yes.
Because these are also normal. By the way, we forgot to give a shout out to your
Dorm managers.
We have like a new dorm manager
Sige,
this
shout out
semester.
mo na.
Hello, Ate Yang.
Okay, as if nanonood siya. Of course, she's watching. Okay, how about sa adults?
And sa adults, not just us, but also Quiz Joey and Quiz Ken. Quiz Ken is our assistant dorm manager, and Quiz Joey is our
Yes.
dorm manager.
Hi, Kuys. Alright. Then we have here our judge. Ano ba to?
Like Azucena, parang same lang yung situation namin. There are 4 rooms, and each room can cater at least 6 people.
6 people.
So that's a total of 24 people living in the cooperative dormitories. Our living situation right there is actually very fine. People there are very accommodating. You feel the diversity
Ano
of
yung feeling nun?
yung parang you get to experience different cultures from different walks of life, especially when there are new people coming in, and then you also get to parang it's like parang mix and match lang, parang ganun
Yes.
siya. Oo. Pero ang nangyayari is we're all mixing and matching, parang ganun.
Ay, okay.
Ang ipil ba para sa adults? So, ganon?
Edit Carson para sa adults. May ganun.
May ganon ba?
Round of questions.
Yes.
Oh, well, we've always fostered a parang brotherhood type
Yes.
of relationship dun sa sa Ipil Cottage, and we're also trying to kasi if my sister sila, kami may 2 brothers kami. Fortunately, isa nila hindi occupied right now, which is Molave Cottage. So shout out ko na lang sa people from Ipil and Nara. Hi Kuis Payan and Kuis Wendell.
Yeah. So thank you very much for painting a picture of your respective dorms. Now I'd like to ask you, what are the perks of being a dormer here in the university?
And add ko na lang, challenges din.
Challenges.
Para it's going to be a realistic
a
presentation
balance
din.
also. Sige, fairness. For the sake of fairness, the perks and the challenges of being a dormer.
Let's start sa mga cottages.
Sige.
Sige, sa Azucena muna tayo.
Go, Mary.
I actually chose Silliman because of the dormitory. And yes, that's the main thing. That's why I'm here sa Silliman. So like the perks for living in the cottage, because it's very near from AH, because I'm from the College of Arts and Sciences. It actually took me like 3 minutes to go to my class. And like one of the like negative thing about it is like actually tend to be lazy when waking up because
complacent
okay,
about
AH is like
it.
there. Yeah.
Dalawang tumbling lang yan.
And it's actually like the safety also.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
that's
course. You're
true.
safe in the campus.
We have 24/7 security every day.
Alright.
Nice. How about sa Ipil naman?
So I'd start first with the perks. No, the reason why I also am studying here is because we are siblings of three, and both of them are alumni here. And they really wanted to push na magstay ako sa dorm for me to sabi pa nila to really experience Silliman life.
Okay.
Parang ganon, oo. And then when I stayed na at the dorm, I was like, okay, this is really fun. So like for me lang, no, the perks, the guy of living in the dorm is parang, yeah, as she said, the safety, and then you don't have to think about the food. You don't have to think like waking up every day na saan na po isuban karon.
The accessibility.
Yes, it's the accessibility. Kasi nga naman, I think everyone here, the four of us can relate na food is always ready, di ba? And another thing is, yeah, the safety. Like, it's emphasized on the safety kasi like, I think all of us here are aware right now kung anong situation natin dito sa Dumaguete na marami talagang nangyayari, and I feel like Silliman really has imposed that fact na
Safety first.
Yes, safety first. Oo.
So to wrap it up, security, accessibility, and convenience. Jandwin, any additional?
So, security has been said. So, one of the perks that I always encounter as being a dormer is we have this kind of special treatment when it comes to healthcare. Because especially if I compare it to my friends who are living outside, when they get sick, no one's there for them.
Yes.
But here, we have our door managers, we have our roommates, and when it comes to the sa food, also the perks of having roommates is if you're not there, you can just call them or text them, yo, please get my share.
Wala ka na po yung akin yung share.
Sometimes we do that. We also do that sometimes, sir. But the best thing is we can always depend on someone, and it's better to have people you can depend
Kasi
on.
nandiyan si Big Brother.
Yes. But for sometimes the challenges is, it's actually not a challenge, but for me it's a disciplinary act lang. Kasi we have this curfew, 9:30 during the weekdays and 10 p.m. during the weekends. And sometimes, like us, me and Janna, we have like
Saan
somewhat
kayo pumupunta?
study out.
Mix and matching.
Saan to?
So sometimes we have study out sessions with other classmates, and when it comes to time management, we tend to forget.
Sometimes,
sometimes, and it's such a hassle. Like from somewhere you just run going back, and pag abot sa tubangan, it's already locked.
So what do you do when it's already locked?
We
sleep
we call for
outside.
help. We call for Chris Joey.
You call
or,
Big Brother.
Yes.
We call Big Brother.
Pray na lang kay Lord.
Big Brother pakibukas ng gate.
Janna.
Okay, so I've been here in Silliman since senior high, and I've been living in the dorm ever since. So many years na ko here. So I think the perks of being inside the dorm would be you build
Tsaka outside din, ha?
you build connections with everyone.
Yeah.
You get to connect with other people on different sides of the country. So you get to experience diverse culture inside the dorm. And also, I think you get to learn from other people as well. So of course, you do not think about yourself inside the dorm, but you also have to think about the others. Of course, especially your smallies. We call them smallies.
Smallies.
Yes.
Okay.
Ron, smallies.
Tapos?
And also, I think, you get to build connections that will last for a lifetime, because once a dormer, always a dormer.
Okay, sige. Guys, we're just going to pause for a short break, but when we come back, let's discuss more. Once a dormer, always a dormer. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Friends, #Silliman will be back. Please, stay with us. and you are still watching Silliman.
Very fresh.
Yes, we are still joined by our dormers from the different corners of the university. We have from Dolts, Edith Carson, Azucena, and of course, April. And may na-mention si Janna kanina, Ron, the once a dormer, always a dormer. Bakit?
What
Explain
does it mean?
in 2 sentences.
So I actually stayed in the dorm because my mom was once an Edith Carson Holler. So back in the 90s.
Siblings din niya. Oh.
Yes. And then once a dormer, always a dormer because once you step into the dorm just to visit, you get to reminisce everything that you have done, all the activities, and all the amazing people that you met. And actually, up until now, they still communicate with each other.
Wow!
Yes.
May group chat sila.
My mom was also a big sister, so she has met a lot of people, and then she gets to talk to them up until now. And for me also, I've experienced being a small sis and also a big sis. So I think the most fulfilling part about being a dormer is that you get to see other people grow.
Ay, talaga, Ron. You see other people grow.
Nakailang ano na tong episode na to.
Ang dami yan si Ron. People grow. Anyway, so that's one thing, no?
Yeah.
It's so nice. And hopefully, maybe you will have your own in the future, Janna, at saka maging Edith Carson Holler din siya, no?
Yes.
May tawag ba sa kada, like Doltzer, mga Epilers, may ganon ba?
Epilers?
Associators, ganon. May tawag ba kayo sa mga dormers? Wala.
Or cuties, gano'n.
Cuties.
Or baby. Alright.
Oh, siguro mag-baptism of fire. But anyway, this is the gold question of gold question talaga, or the money question of everybody, no? How much? Ganon. How much? Magkano per semester ang bayad sa if you stay in the dormitory, and what are the inclusions of that fee? So let's start with the Ipil Cottage.
So, sa amin, technically for cooperative dormitories po, yung lodging is 8,500 if I'm not mistaken.
8,500
per semester.
Ay,
Then,
not bad.
That's already including water, electricity,
the
everything. Yes.
Wait, are you
That's
joking?
everything po.
8,500, Ron.
Divided by 5 months?
So that's one semester?
That's one semester.
Okay, Ipil College, if you have if you have a vacancy, Ipil Cottage.
Baka naman.
I'm a dormer. So 8,500 for one sem.
Yes.
Yeah.
So kuryente, tubig, food.
There is also a different account for
okay.
food.
Okay.
Yung fixed board po namin is, right now, since nga naman due to inflation and due to the increase of prices, before it was 17,500, if I remember correctly. It was 17,500 when I first entered here, and then just last semester, ba, diba?
Yes, it was
Or
on-
this semester ba
this
yun?
semester.
Just this semester, we increased our fixed board to 20,250.
So in total, how much lahat?
So,
Like 28 to 29
Yun pala.
per semester.
Oo. Pero may option ba na you can just use the
Board and lodging.
pero wala
no
kang food? Pwede ba yun? Hindi.
right
It's
now,
a package.
Right now, sa cooperative dormitories, we've parang hindi na kami sa university nagbabayad po ng fixed board. Right now, nag-iba na pong yung sistema namin. So, technically, we're paying the university lang for the lodging, kuryente, tubig, and all. But then the food, the money that we pay there goes directly to us lang talaga.
Okay.
So,
You have a treasurer.
treasurer
there's a
ba?
treasurer.
Oo, or yung dormitory advisor po yung
Nagbabudget.
nag-hold ng pera, oo. And then, it's up to us if we pay or the money that is given to us by our parents. Kami na lang yung bibili ng
Mga food niyo.
ng food namin.
Okay.
Oo.
But the board and lodging, that's 8,500.
Yes po.
Oh my God, Ron, that's a very good
Very
deal na.
affordable.
Very affordable talaga. Diyos ko. Okay, so that's for the cottages. Let's go to the, sila is cooperative.
Yes.
O, ano kayo? Anong tawag sa inyo?
Big dorms.
Big
Big
doors.
dorms.
Big dorms.
Okay, regular
Regular
dormitory.
dormitories.
So how much naman sa inyo
So
dyan?
for adults, per room, with a toilet and bath is 17,820 per
Sem.
sem. Yes,
Okay
sir.
na yun.
Then for, I'm not so sure for without toilet and bath, but ballpark around 17.
May aircon
Then,
ba yan? May
yes,
aircon.
all of the rooms are air conditioned now.
Wow.
Then
That's a good deal
for the food is we pay 255 per day.
Pesos per day.
So that's
Okay na rin yun.
85
Three
per
meals
day.
na yun.
Yes, sir. Then like for the whole semester it's around 30 yeah, 34, 36. So in
Iba yung
total,
calculators nila. Yung 34, 36. But around that value,
yeah.
no?
So in total around close to 50,000
Oo.
per
But
per
that
semester.
really sounds reasonable, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Aircon pa, tapos kuryente, tubig, and then the
Ah,
toilet and bath.
sa adults is included ang water sa 17,820 and electricity, but the aircon charges is different.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
So the more you use, may charge
Yes,
din. Okay, that sounds fair. All right. Janna.
I think for Edith Carson Hall, for the six-person dorm, we pay around 20,000. So for the food, you have the same amount, 255 per day. That's times 5. So 23,000. So of course, Edith Carson Hall is also around 40,000 lang.
So that's ako ron, if I will be a parent, that's a reasonable budget for my daughters and children's children. Very reasonable, 8.5 and then 255 pesos a day,
A
di ba?
day, yes.
Okay na yun. That's for the whole semester eh.
Yeah,
Yung
given the
8.5 at
inflation rate
saka
and whatnot.
17,000.
17,000.
17 and the inflation and the security, no? There's no price for security in
That's
the
true.
campus.
So thank you very much for sharing. Now, what are the opportunities or the different activities that you enjoy here in Silliman as dormers? Recently, you concluded the Sports Fest. Can you tell us more about it?
So,
Para ito, si Kernel kasi parang paos siya. Ang dami ng participation, for sure. Okay, go ahead.
actually, I think it's better if si Elaiza
Si
yung
Mary.
mag-explain.
Sige, go Mary.
Because currently, she is the SUSG Dorm Life Committee Chairperson.
Ay, wow!
So,
Okay.
wala na on the spot.
Wala lang, nag-wow lang tayo. Wow!
So the All Dormitory Interdorm Sports Fest 2024 happens every second semester of the year.
Alright.
It's basically the intramurals for the dormitories. So this year we have a lot of changes due to the executive order because of the intense heat wave here in the province of Negros Oriental. So right now we actually started our opening ceremony last Saturday, which started from 6 to 10 p.m. So our games have basketball, volleyball, as well as e-games for both men and women categories. We also have like bench cheering as the highlight for the closing
Ano
event.
yun? Bench cheering.
It's like
So they will cheer.
cheer for their dorm. Yeah.
Where did you
Where did you conduct the bench
Sina Franca
cheering?
Ball Field.
Okay.
Alright.
And then, so who are the winners for this year, Mary?
For
Who's the
this year,
champion?
the overall champion is the Woodward Hall from
Wow,
the Divinity School.
congratulations.
And for the women category, it's the Lorena Hall.
Wow, congratulations to our Woodward
And Lorena
dormers and
Haulers.
Lorena Haulers for bagging the award. All right.
Aside from that, what are the other activities?
The most, like for me personally, my most favorite
Highlights.
part as a dormer is actually the joint devotion. Joint devotion is actually like you can invite or like the other dorms can invite you guys to their dormitories to have a devotion. So during that time, we actually have like worship Bible study. We have like a praise and worship. It is also the time like we are able to interact with the big dormitories, with the boys dorms.
That's a good
Yeah.
para fellowship. no?
Yes,
Yeah.
fellowship.
Activities.
But yeah, what have you learned so far being a dormers here at Silliman University? The very important learning that you got from
Or
being
if not, perhaps something that they have discovered among themselves.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can do this pala, or I can be like this pala.
Yeah, because when you try to connect with other people,
Yes.
you also unfold a portion of you that
You
has
discover
been
more.
buried. Yeah. Sige. Kernel or yeah.
Probably the thing that stuck to me or the thing that me kasi like living in the dormitory was such an eye opener kasi naman from different walks of life, of course, not everyone is the same as you.
So
Diba?
what have you discovered?
One, probably na-develop ko yung parang stronger sense of brotherhood or maybe sa kanila sisterhood din. Parang like kasi these types of relationships kind of last a lifetime. Kasi like you don't forget these people immediately man good even
Yeah.
when they go out. Even when they go
That's
out.
what
of the
Janna
dorm.
said,
Oo.
no? Once a dormer, always
Always
a
a
Parang
dormer.
parang yun talaga yung fino-foster na virtue
A relationship of a
sa isang
lifetime.
sa isang dormer. Kasi like I could kasi nakikita ko sa brother ko. He was previously a adult hauler as well. And every hibalag he always he's always visiting Silliman together with his brothers or mga kabatchmates na dormers from Adults Hall, and they always, and until right now they're still talking ganun, they're still
In touch.
they're still in touch, they're still
May connection pa rin.
oo.
Yeah.
So, sa kanya is camaraderie, brotherhood, and relationship
Of a lifetime.
of a lifetime. Okay, Jan.
Jandwin.
Well, for me, the best thing that I've learned is patience.
Patient.
Because it's a virtue.
Not only because it's a virtue, but
Has
As-
it been tested?
a lot of times.
Would you like to give a shout out?
Shout out sa'yo, I love you so much. But as what Kernel said earlier, is different walks of life, different approaches to life, different environments. So
Yes.
we don't really know how to mingle or like know the person.
Yeah.
And with that,
Kasi it's a Big Brother house
Yeah.
na. Iba-ibang personality.
and me being if we count the pandemic, I've been there for 6 years since senior high. I also managed to develop my sense of leadership because I was also a
Wow.
former president of the dorm, and with the help of others, I not only the leadership but the camaraderie and teamwork as well. Because as what I have said earlier, it's like playing a basketball game. Like when the defense falls or crumbles down, you can also depend on your teammates to cover for you, which is signified by our roommates or our smallies, that if ever we're not there, we can just tell them, yo, please do this for me.
Yeah.
Like if there are like other dormers who are sick,
Yes.
if Quiz Joey or our dorm managers are not there, they can approach us to help them go to the clinic or the hospital.
Patience, leadership.
Yes, sir.
So you become also your brother's keepers when you become a dormer.
That's
Right.
nice. Mary.
Same with Kuya Jandwin.
Okay, next, Jan. Yeah, Mary.
It's
kidding
actually
aside.
leadership and responsibility.
Ay, may bago siya.
Responsibility. Yes.
Because during my time last year, when I first entered Silliman, like our batch are like full of first year people. So we only have like at least 4 big sisters. So during that time when we will be like electing new officers for the dorm, you really need to step up for yourself. Because they wanted you to be like to have like a responsibility in the dormitories. They wanted you like to develop the sense of responsibility and leadership. And it's actually like Ate Kyla Bue, the previous vice president of Silliman, who actually like tapped me to be like the vice chairperson for the dorm life committee. So during that time, it's actually like I'm really hesitant because it's my first time in Silliman and I really don't know like the community, how Silliman works.
Yeah.
And during that time, I fell in love with the organization. I major in org. So like I really love like
inside.
yeah. So I really like to work with people.
Yes.
I really want to like extend help. I really wanted like to be the voice of others and I wanted to like
beautiful.
volunteer like that. So like it's something like I really hold dear in my heart because it's something that I believe that it will not di siya mawala sa ako. It's something that will be rooted deep in my heart.
It is a value
Yeah.
of a lifetime.
So leadership, responsibility,
Responsibility.
and the spirit of volunteerism.
Yes. Amen.
Right?
Yes.
Janna.
Janna.
Okay, so I think the most important thing that I have learned in the dorm is to be self-aware and to be selfless. So self-aware in a sense that some traits that you have might not be good to others, so you also have to adjust.
You cannot please everyone.
Yeah,
also.
you cannot please everyone, so you also have to mingle with your roommates, and also if there's something that they do not like, you need to adjust to them and to also give them a new personality bitaw, because in the dorm,
Ang dami pa ang personality. Sige, Janna.
because in the dorm you get to meet a lot of people with different personalities. So there you get to sometimes clash, but then you also have to be aware na you have also traits that is not good to others. Selfless in a way that not just for big sisters. This is not just for big sisters. This applies to everyone. Of course, you have to be selfless because inside the dorm, you get to live with people, and then you also need to think of other people as well. Like, did she eat? Because actually, what's nice about Edith Carson is that when a person is not inside the room, we tell them na, do you want me to reserve you food? Yes, so you get to think about a lot of people inside the dorm. Not just your roommates, actually. From the other wings, you get to think about them all the time. So it's selflessness and self-awareness.
So, yun.
Yeah, you also learn to take care of other people.
Yes, learning to be with others.
Yeah.
Learning to be with others. All right. Guys, daghang kayong salamat. I actually enjoyed this episode, Ron, with our dormers. I had fun, and I really wish we had more time to discuss all your experiences. But we thank you for being with us tonight. And please, maybe we can just ask one of you or two of you to invite everyone, especially those who are fresh, incoming, who are fresh, no? Who are freshmen, no? Incoming freshmen, this school year 2024-2025, invite them to be part of any dorm or any cottage in the university.
Yes.
Sige. Atong chairperson.
Let's have representative from
Madam Chair,
both
you have
cottages.
the spotlight. Go ahead.
Hello guys, I hope you guys will choose Silliman to be like your home away from home. And at the moment, the Student Housing and Residence Division is actually like accepting like applications at the moment. So you can contact them or like visit the Silliman University Dorm Life Committee page for more information.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you very much, guys. And good luck to the upcoming tests or exams that you have for the finals and all the challenges. I'm pretty sure that given your learnings and your experiences, you'll be able to overcome all of them. Diba, Ron?
Yes.
All right. Dagang salamat for joining us tonight. See you next week. And to God be the glory. Hey there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat and support as well our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to like, share, heart, react, lahat na. Wag lang angry, no? Share our favorite episodes, and we also have our YouTube channel. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to click the notification bell para updated ka sa lahat ng aming posts. See you there.
And catch us at Channel 6 Field Products every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn with Vailoces-No.
And of course, keep hydrated, guys. Joshua Soldivillo. Kita-kits next week only here on
Silliman!
5, 4, 3.
5 little monkeys, Humpty Dumpty. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, pagbilang kong tatlo, nakatago na kayo. Kung nakaupo, subukan niyong tumayo. I wanna be a to be a twinkle star. How have you got a body batutin?
Meow.